So we're going back in it with the mods available, I believe. No? Did I? Oh, I didn't actually install it. All right. I opened the thing and then I just closed it. Now we got mods active. I'll do some Dungrade after this that I really enjoyed. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the I'm gonna activate the static camera one, and then I'm gonna do the Eden mode. Static cam. And then we'll do the Eden mode, and the items, the custom items that Kyle has in here may show up, but I'm not going to spawn them. Health 1, armor 4, blanks 3. Increase to damage, speed. Decrease to accuracy, reload speed, rate of fire, 1 curse. Okay, we have the heart purse, so we have an extra thing. The coolant leak is a pretty freaking useless thing. But get used to this crazy zooming out. The coolant leak is only going to be useful insofar as it's going to make it possible for me to not have to worry about the fireplace. Yeah, it takes a second to get used to. It's really nice once you're used to it. I actually prefer it, which I think is kind of a problem. Because like when I stop using it, like I turned it off and then tried out some more of his mods. When I stopped using it, I was just like, it's like, man, I want that back on. It's the first mod of his that I feel... Well, no, it's the second mod of his that I feel is a major quality of life improvement. I think the simple stats mod that show my curse and stuff are the first one. I do think I'm going to do a run with... a co-op run with Nate, if I can get him to hang out with this on, because this will make co-op a little strange at first, but it'll make it really easier. The main problem with co-op is the camera. Kyle seemed to be a little disappointed that this is the easiest mod he's made to date. The least amount of work. Yeah, it's really nice on the widescreen. It's actually... So, the main problem I noticed with it is the same problem I noticed the first couple times I played this with the widescreen. The over-information. Like, I got hit the first 3 bosses I had this on because it seemed like I was actually, like, overwhelmed with information. Which... you just find it easier the same way I did the first few times. Oh no, oh no. Okay, well, shit. The same way I did the first few times with, I really shouldn't have used my coolant leak when the water thing was there. And I didn't need to use it. I could have saved this and still gun forced. And saved my key. Oh god, what do we have here? I don't really need the curse. So, we'll buy this and hope that more show up. I don't like Lament Configure him. I don't like anything that can just make me take damage. Maybe I will try it out though. We'll see how much it costs. But like the fact that it's gonna give me 2.5 curse to get it, and then it's gonna give me curse every time I pick up an item from it. Oh no, this is the worst one. This is the worst possible first floor boss. It does feel a little weird to not have the camera kind of follow your moves. And it definitely seems like a lot of this stuff is intended to function in the shadow of that going on. Well, that was weird. Alright, we're not going Lament. The camera does a weird thing after bosses. We're going to keep the iron coin. And I'm going to open this instead of going to the room, which double ruins the point of me having picked up the thing. Yeah, we're going to do this a little different. Okay, well, wish I had done that one first. Then we still could have gone to the thing. We're going to actually use this dude. Priceless plus paid. What the hell is priceless? Let's see. Chat commands, priceless. Wait, no, I don't need it on that. Nothing. Okay, cool. So we just made 130 odd credits. Cool. That's pretty incredible. I still really want to get the exploded one. You have a 1% chance of getting that, and I've never gotten it. Mostly because I don't use that shrine every time. It's actually, with this mode of the game, where you can store up hearts and just have them at one complete convenient place, it'd be really great to get a dice shrine at the end of a floor and use it there. God, this is amazing! Well, I think with your health being so in flux, oh, you mean the 400%? That would actually be a cool chance. Man, it's so amazing to see some of these moves pulled out. You never ever get to see what this full attack looks like when it's coming from all sides of the map. I'm loving this freaking mod. I really, really am. It would be cool to have a, maybe an active item that was like it had a pretty quick refresh, but it gave you one effect from the Dice Room Shrine for a room or for a certain amount of time. Okay, yeah, let's do this before we get our thing back. Big rooms like this make mini bosses. Actually, the ultra wide in general makes mini bosses a little bit more transparent. So many of these moves, if you have a long range weapon, are just whoop. It does that sometime, and it takes a second to come back. That's something you got to be on the lookout for, because it is very, very confusing when that happens. And that's from regular bosses and mini bosses. Right, everything's going to be a mimic. Fuck. That's great, but damn it. I'm in for some fights. I do want a gun force before this. Man, it's crazy how far into the previous rooms you can see with this one. Yeah, you really have to remember to look at your own character with this mod enabled. Like, more so than you do. Oh, it did. You could, if you look back on the, I saw it when I was in the next room, actually. But I do have the Mimic Tooth necklace, so no matter what, they're all going to be... And also all of the pedestals are going to be mimics, which is actually more unpleasant in my mind. Or half of the pedestals are going to be mimics. Don't need those keys, might go to the rat. Oh my god, I'm definitely going to the rat. Yeah. Unless I get some crazy shop. And, like, it's kind of... I was talking to Kyle about this when I first tried this out. It's really, really nice to have... like an all-clear sign. There's already the all-clear sign of the map reappearing. But it's kind of nice to have the even more transparent all-clear sign of the camera zooming out. Or zooming back in, excuse me. It feels like the, you're totally sure what hostilities have ended. You don't have to worry about someone popping up from around the corner. Well, maybe wall mimics. I wonder how it would work with wall mimics, because there are... The camera stays zoomed out when you, are in non-attack rooms. I think I'm definitely going to get hit in this fight. Maybe not, though. I mean, maybe not more so than I usually do. Oh, yeah, maybe being able to see where the bullets are coming from means I'm less likely to be sneak attacked by this sneaky snake. I don't know if bleeding does anything, and I wish it was more clear whether it actually did. I think I killed him... Okay, he ate that one. I think I killed the other one beforehand, though. Yeah, it's definitely easier to tell what's going on. Okay, so yeah, I'm never going to be able to use this while streaking. It's just... It's too advantageous to, be able to see what's happening. It's way bigger of a deal than the advantage you get from the ultra-wide. All right. Let's start fighting. You know what? We'll keep using this one up because... Oh yeah. I'll talk to him about that. If it's like a temporary... Well, I much prefer Daruma. Goodbye. Goodbye, coolness. If it's like a temporary, you know, damage over time, that's fine, but it'll be like the worst version of poison in the game. Man, the blast helmet sucks. I actually need to buy at least one key. Because I'm going to use one on this thing here. And then I need to buy one for the entrance to the rat fight. Having pretty bad luck with secret rooms recently. Yeah, sure. Finger on the pulse, yes. Oh, there it is, okay. All right, so we got our key. We're not able to go to the old crest, but things are looking really, really good for this run. Jerome is going to be great for the rat. I don't know why, but my laundry in the dryer is louder than it's ever been. Man, I feel like this would be a great, like, training mode for the game. Being able to use this stuff. Or this, this point of view. But it could end up being like the freaking thing and making it so you don't ever... Like the bullet, making it so you don't ever want to play it the way it's intended to be played. And thus, long-term, I don't know, stifling a little bit of learning. I still think, I played as the bullet for a long time, and I still think it was super useful. Because I got to further floors and stuff. But it was hard to go back to, like, playing as the pilot or something like that after playing the bullet for so long. Soup check, soup check. Alright, let's do this first. We'll drop this in here, and then we'll remember to go to the rat. Hey, and there's a fast travel point in the room with it. That's swell. Don't know why. I just kept shooting that guy's safety helmet. Oh my god, that was close. I want to get Rubidine's freaking thing. Rubidine's monster, but I don't have any money right now. That's another one of those stupid things that I think I'm going to be chasing for a long time, like, what's it called? Alright, definitely need that there. Like the Cormorant transition. Oh my god, these things are still active. Transition? Cormorant transformation. This room is so big. So there is a maximum distance the camera will zoom. This somehow isn't that maximum distance, but I swear to God, it feels like it should be. Oh my God, I fucking love it though. Like, you can see that the game struggles with it a little bit. There's all kinds of jitters and stutters when it zooms out. The game is built on a 3D engine, but it doesn't render all of it super well. Oh boy. So that zoom out, that camera transition is really hard to do. Yeah, getting stuck on corners is a freaking nightmare in this game, but it's just like everything else. It's understandable once you know the reason behind it. I never knew that the floor plan in this room was a spiral. You never really see it from a great enough distance. All right, not gonna shoot in there. Honestly, a lot of, like, most of the issues with frame rate come from the fact that it's a 3D game. You can get a lot more going on the stream in a game like Isaac, which is not at all three-dimensional, than you can in this one before things start going badly. Alright, this is definitely the right one. I mean, Isaac still struggles. It's not a perfect child or anything like that, but... Isaac is basically just like a game that could run... It wouldn't run great, but it could run on the freaking Super Nintendo. Maybe not Super Nintendo. Definitely run on a PS1 with the greatest of ease, with the grapest of ease. Get pushed off. God, I love knockback in this game. Alright, we got a gun muncher probably. No, it's so far away. Okay. We're gonna get the Ring of Mimic Friendship once we hit the shop. Oh. Just for my own enjoyment. Just because... Let's make this as pleasant as pie. Yep. He's there, oh, okay, well... God damn it, I hate that... I hate that those have fuses on them, no matter what. That's not something you can do anything about with mimics and mimic friendship. And it sucks. It's crazy how that the priest or whatever he's called dies so quickly. He has less health than... Oh my god, this... Okay, so I don't want to jinx it, but last time I fought this guy with this mod on, and it was just like... It was... Well, first of all, it was crazy to see how much is actually going on away from combat itself. But it's one of these fights where, like, being able to see everything... I mean, you already have a pretty good view with this fight. I don't think this is one of the harder bosses in the game. I think it's actually one of... Once you get used to it, it's one of the more straightforward ones. But being able to see everything... Holy crap. It still makes it nervous when you get cornered in. But... Oh yeah, that's why I only had one. Like, I used 2 of them on that friggin' thing. Alright. That one wasn't... Oh yeah, Mimic Tooth Necklace. Or Mimic Friendship. How much is the Rubidine? Probably 34, right? 91. Yuck. Alright, I'm actually a little nervous about the rat fight being able to see everything. You can already see everything pretty much in Phase 2. Phase 1 might be more difficult because of it. But we'll see. I kind of forgot that the only reason I even started with 2 hearts was because I was given the extra heart thing. We're going to use the shit out of the strafe gun until we get there, and we're just going to fill it up. That was very close. Yo, get out of here. And that extra blank was good. Oh, fuck. Wow. Why does it feel like I have some sort of extra collision damage? That was very weird, but still very, very cool. The reason I don't trust that bleeding is actually extra damage is because I've never killed an enemy to bleeding. Doesn't mean it can't work. Just means that it hasn't happened yet. And I've killed a lot of enemies in this game. Yes. Alright. Still not in love with my weapons, but this is what we got. Oh my god, the little rat stopping my track. Okay, this isn't actually that bad. Shit! Yeah, that sucked. What do you mean? Talking about Johnny English Reborn or whatever? Because I secretly love those stupid Naked Gun-esque movies. I know he's like a preeminent comedian in his own right and all that. But I watched so much Mr. Bean growing up. What was the show? What was the show that he was in that was really good that kind of jumped between time periods? Between season, I think it was Black Adder. It's another good one of his. Wow, that sucked. Yeah, I agree that he's, like most celebrities, has gone from the stuff that really is career-defining to the stuff that's really wallet-defining. But, you know, when I was a young kid, Mr. Bean and Johnny English, they did it for me. And so I have like a soft spot in my heart. The same. Oh my god, that one sucked. The same way I'm sure plenty of people, myself included, dude, I shouldn't be hit at all during this fight. My damage is disgustingly bad. Let's see if this is a little better overall. Dude! It's not. It's not any better. It is a gun I don't care about, though. But it's like for me, I grew up watching Jackie Chan movies and loving the cinematography, the choreography, or not the cinematography, the choreography, loving how musical the fight scenes felt, how balletic. Oh yeah, this is my first time, I think, going to this fight as myself and turning into the convict. Give me something I can counter. Oh god, I suck at that. Yeah, I don't know. You watch, there's a huge number of actors who did their kind of... It's like watching freaking Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. And then watching him in, like, Basketball Diaries or something. You're like, man, Wolf of Wall Street was just him doing the Leonardo DiCaprio scream and have veining... Oh, God. Or have throbbing forehead veins for the entire movie. It's just him rolling around acting like he's on drugs. Jesus Christ, this fight sucks. Come on. Oh, that's a fail. Okay. That's alright. That's the first time I failed that in a long time. I missed all the important stuff. Man, oh, you get a single key for the first hit. Okay. And of course, the mimic thing is not going to work here, so... I do love this little dude. Well, it's not the one I wanted. I feel like they should still give you one guaranteed mimic. Unlocked if you have the mimic friendship thing. But, you know, who cares? Who cares? Alright. Oh, yeah. I got the one item that kind of makes Daruma useless. They're alright. They're not... I don't love pretty much any of the weapons I got. This one is one that I use up because I know it can do some okay damage, especially if I fire it without holding the charge every time. But I'd have preferred... I guess I'm pretty spoiled, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because these are fine. But I am in the position where I still... fuck it. I was going to say I feel like I need to gun force, but I don't. That was a great get. Since Daruma is mostly useless now, we now have something to help us flawless these bosses. Bob, how much of this game do you play? Or how far along have you gotten in it? If you play it at all. I know you don't play it as, like, obsessively as I do. There's not a whole huge group of people who do, but I always wonder that. I get some people that, you know, the first thing they say is like, I just started this game and I love it. And then I get some people like, oh, I can't beat the Lich, or I can't beat the High Dragon, or I just got to the 3rd floor for the first time. Then like Kyle, I don't know if he's ever beaten the game. Roddy, I know hasn't ever beaten the Lich, but it was like months before I learned that about him. Yeah, let's do it. Don't roll into the freaking boss. See, this is one where you don't need it. The zoom out doesn't really actually help anything. Okay, so you've beaten everything in it. Oh yeah, I can't pick any up because of all of my armor. Back to 0 coolness. Oh yeah, I only had coolness from the iron coin. Yes! Oh, I was hoping that I could kill them both at the same time. What synergy did we just get? In the mood. I wonder if that's only while I'm holding that gun. Let's test it out. Oh wait, those are the 2 weapons. Yeah, it's only while holding those weapons. Okay. Yeah, usually the only time I usually get that that simul kill on that is if I have something big that I can do a final huge hit with. Like something explosive where I can get them lined up together, or like the makeshift cannon. Oh, dang. I saw that happening. I kind of, like, exactly what I thought would happen. I kind of just zoned out and was looking overall at everything, so not really registering much in particular. Glad that happened after the boss, though. Yuck. Well, unless we have Queen Ant synergy somehow. Nope. Do 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 do. Outside of space and time. I wonder why that synergy is called In the Mood. I don't know what the Strife Gun is a reference to. I guess that would probably point me in the right direction. Thunderclap, I also don't know. So I have no idea how I would figure out what that is. God, this room is huge. Out of galactic matters, outside of space and time. I wonder what the damage of return bullets are. That's another thing I should ask Kyle if he can figure out. Hey, that's something I can do, Daruma. Huh. Alright, let's use it for lasers. Alright, don't have to worry about the priest. Because of poison. Poisson? Huh. And that sucks. Twitch has been giving a rough go to a lot of people recently. Kyle's been on a pretty terrible Wi-Fi at his girlfriend's parents' house. And he's had to like turn off and restart my stream, reset their router over and over and over. And he says it's worse on Twitch than any other site. It also probably doesn't help that there are probably a ton of people streaming right now, and my channel is definitely low on the list for quality when there's a bunch of people streaming. And I do have it set to 1080. You might be able to drop the quality in the settings, but if there are too many other people streaming right now, that won't be the case. Into galactic matters, outside of space and time. Jeez, man. Cannot find the exit. Oh, yeah. I honestly think that the zoomed out mode is just it's so good. It's so incredibly good that I don't know. I would love to see like a passive item that oh shoot, that gives you something like that, or an option. I know that they don't really want the game to be zoomed out because it affects performance and it's not their vision of the thing, but like this is like, I don't know, like a telephoto lens or something. Some item that just, no, telephoto lens would do the opposite. No, that's not true. Macro lens would do the opposite. Oh my god, I want this and I want this, and I just spent a bunch of money, so. Yeah. There's some good, there'd be some really good ways to make something like this happen. It really does feel like, I don't think that, like, Dodge Roll listens to, or sees what's going on with Kyle and his mods the same way he sees what's going on, like, with Foxus. Like, he definitely, like, Foxus and, who's the other guy? I mean, Horse for a little while because he was, like, a good German language streamer who played the game a great amount, kind of broadening their international presence. Oh, Grandmaster of Throw, that's who it was. Like, they had, or Wondrous and Grandmaster Throw really had Dodge Roll's ear for quite a while. I don't know if they're paying as close attention as to what's going on, stuff like Kyle, but it would be really killer if they were. They are planning on implementing the character Paradox, who is essentially Eden. He's essentially this mod. But I mean, people have been asking for a randomized character for a while. It's just Kyle's the first one who did it. Put some restrictions on it. Even if they just did, and I hate comparing Gungeon to Isaac. It's a really stupid reductionist comparison, but and it does nothing really. But like, the comparisons are there and they're useful. They implement a ton of mods. They have and they continue to implement a ton of mods on in the actual game. The booster packs were all modded items that they made work in an official capacity, so they weren't like overpowered to the same degree or didn't break the game. Some of the stuff that's in Afterbirth comes from mods. Definitely some of the stuff from the Anti-Birth stuff is turning into the Revelations mod that's going into the game. Oh Lord, yes. So just doing that, just like opening up oh, I didn't have enough. That's actually good. I should probably wait. Oh, there were two things I wanted from the shop. Hot bullets, maybe not. Had those on the last one. I don't like to repeat myself. The reason that this item is so hard for me to use is because it is fucking frightening to just stand still. Let's get some more buffs. Let's see if we can make some more money. Oof. That's a weird sound that it makes when it reloads. I don't love this weapon. Dude, I already feel myself like super normalizing this view. And it's like, it's bad. It's bad how like acceptable this is. Oops, well, screwed that up myself. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, no, I'm loving it. I'm sure I can do it. That's the problem. The problem is that I want this view to be the view that the game is always in. Like, that's the problem I'm having, not that I don't think it's gonna work. It works too well. Ah, come on, what the heck? Those were just some terrible dodges in the last couple of rooms. No reason to go through here, but why not? We've done it enough times. One of the times that I took damage there was because I was trying to use the orbital from one of those planets orbiting me. Oh, I need 5 more cents. I do like building orbitals, but this is not a game where most of the time you want to get close to enemies. This would be maybe useful with Casey. Really now. Alright, see you when you get back. Okay, we got enough for one of the two. And we got the Chaos Amulet. That's great. Someone lets me blank a lot. Okay. Fire shots for every gun. Yeah. Or one extra gun. The camera's already zooming out. It doesn't zoom out anymore on this guy. Okay, good to know. Alright, that doesn't help with this fight, though. Gotta be really careful with this one. Fortune's favor can fuck you up so badly. Okay, well that sucked. Did not need to use my blink. Or didn't need to use my my iron skin. Since I had to use my blink. We got tons of great stuff for room clearing. I just do not love what I have going on for bosses right now. And ammo could definitely also be better. Oh yeah, the movement speed. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's a lead god. And a lovely one at that. We don't have... What did I get from him? Weird. Alright, I don't know what we're going to use on the Lich. And it's going to be really, really surprising to see the camera pull out on the first phase of the Lich. I don't know if... I think that's not going to help me at all. But I've thought that on other fights too. So, here's hoping I'm wrong. Oh, right. My spread is actually worse than normal spread, so... Shotguns are not where it's at. That was super useful there. Like, incredibly super useful. We'll use this up, because I... Nice! All the chickens purring nicely. Okay, I did not see that bullet at all, so... That's maybe indicative of the problem that comes along with this. You know what's really strange? When we moved into this house, there was a little tiny little garden, and it's been growing rosemary. Jackie was growing her own rosemary for a while, but oh crap. She's just been... She had like an indoor planter kind of thing. But since then, she's just been using the rosemary that's growing outside. She'll just run outside and grab a handful. Oh, can I leave this? I killed... No, I didn't kill the rat. I cannot leave this. Might as well finish that off. I'm probably going to use it in all 3 phases. If we want to be honest and true. But she used to grow her own rosemary and her own, a few other things that I can't remember. Basil, I think. Or oregano or something. And I think that's a neat little thing to just have constantly growing. You know, in all honesty, you're going to use more than you can grow. It's one of those, like, every once in a while it'll fix a problem you didn't realize you had. I really love being able to see all directions in this room. Knowing these guys are creeping around. Yeah. She was drying some of them. She didn't dry a lot of them, but I think she dried the oregano. Basil, of course not. Rosemary was fresh. But yeah, having that option is really neat. Was really nice. And they take like such little work. Like if you have shelf space with some light access, then you're good pretty much. I'll give it to this one. Let's switch it up. Let's use these two now. Oh, Lord. Wow. Okay. I did not expect the first shot. Dude, this is with only 3 coolness? Did they change something about Vorpal Gun? I got 5 hits on 3 coolness? Woo! Whoops. Why are those homing? I don't want them to be homing. Not at this particular moment. I'm pretty positive I don't have any kind of homing shots. Oh, wow. That... I expected to not need that. That's crazy how I got all those Vorpal shots. Okay, well, I was just about to say got all those Vorpal shots there, and then never again, but nearly immediately. Again. Why do I use this weapon so much? It's one of those weapons where if like your run is strong enough, otherwise, you might as well be doing a little bit of extra damage to the rest of the enemies in the room. But the weapon itself is like, I don't know, it's almost like like the Dungeon Eagle. Like, too soft to be a Mega Hand style thing. Not super useful for much else. But it's kind of a fun little thing if you're already doing pretty well. It's like something you would hate to rely on, but is decent to have if you don't rely on it. Oh, shit. Wow. Just like Vorpal Gun. It is nice that the critical shot doesn't actually require you to aim. You can point it at the wall and land the critical shot. It just like hits an enemy, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Nowhere near pointed in the right direction for that one. Oh, wrong way, okay. Yeah, na 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 na, pop pop pow, ta 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 ta. You can't sneak up on me. I wonder if they're ever gonna fix this spot. That table just stops the movement of the enemies. You've straight up gotta be shitting me. I pressed that. Okay, wrong way for the second and final time. Ooh. Come on, give me a critical on this guy as soon as he spawns. Nope. Couldn't do that one. Oh, okay, there it is. Feels so weird just standing here. But moving while you use Fortune's favor is the worst thing you could do for your chances. Wow. That was in no way skill. That was 100% luck. That was too. Holy crap. I did not. It was not a smart idea to try to dodge towards that enemy, or towards that little peninsula of land there. Jesus Christ, fuck off. There we go. Not switching weapons. Damn it. Okay, I'm switching weapons. It's going okay. I'm not doing as great as I should be doing. But, you know, some stuff's going all right. I wish I was... Oh my god, this looks so fucking silly. I swear to god, the rat is the most powerful creature in this game. Like, the fact that his cheese gun can freeze the Lich, the fact that he can leave any floor, including bullet hell, is just incredible. It's a testament to his strength. Oh no, I don't mean versus my skill, I mean like lore-wise. Yeah, that's definitely the case for skill level, comparatively. I go to the Lich every run that I can. I go to the Rat when I feel like it. So when the camera adjusts itself, it definitely still goes, ah, shit. Okay. You dirty rat. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, man, well, whatever. Who cares? I don't need to floss it every time. I need to use Fortune's Favor even more. Like, it's not as bad as I act like it is. Whoa, this is weird. Alright. That's actually really, really cool. I also should be using my blanks, like, very regularly. Alright. There we go. It's another win. Not on the streak, though. Oh, what's going to happen here? Ah. It works fine. Works like a freaking charm. Kyle, you incredible madman. You've really outdone yourself with this one. Right idea at the right time, right implementation. I'm trying to think of a situation in which this would not be helpful. Maybe a smaller monitor, but like, even then, I think it's incredibly helpful. I wasn't recording any of that. Cool. What a dummy. So let's take a little break. I want to go check on Jackie, and then I will be back with